Hi, welcome to Lakeview. My name's Alec and I'm here in Greenhouse 2. Today I am planting up our awesome bags that we do for later on in the season. We do pansies, impatiens, petunias, and portulaca. And I figured I'd give you guys a sneak peek to how we do this. The first step is filling the potting bench with soil and then pre-soaking that soil. I don't want it nice and muddy, but I want moisture content to it. The reason for that is because once these bags are filled with soil, if the soil is too dry, when I go to water them, the water is just going to drain right out the bottom and not actually get absorbed. So that's the pre-soaking. The next step is filling your bag up. I generally fill it up about halfway to start, and that way, as I get to the halfway point, I can grab the bag, give it a quick thump, and then pat it on the table. The reason for that is to get the soil to actually build up and have a good quantity in there, and that gives us better water retention for later in the season. The biggest thing with these bags, and the reason for so much water retention, is that there's anywhere from 10 to 12 little baby plants in here. Later on, as they mature in the hot season, it becomes difficult watering them if you don't have good water retention. The problem with that is the plants, if they dry out too much, some plants will actually abort their flowers. So you'll have this green luscious plant, but you won't have any color on it. The other reason is that if they dry out too much, they'll actually pull, the soil pulls away from the edge of the bag, and then when you go to water, the water drains right out again. So that's how I fill these bags, and now I'm gonna switch to one I already pre-filled. And the next step of the process is putting the plugs in. Now, I start off with little baby plugs. I know they're kind of small. We don't sell these, but we do sell 6-packs, and 6-packs would work just as well. The biggest thing with the 6-pack is that instead of me just using my thumb to poke a hole in, you would use 2 thumbs, push in, and then pull apart just enough so that the plant plug from that 6-pack cell will be able to go in. You also want to make sure that when you're putting the plugs in, or the cells, you're not damaging the roots too much, but you do want to disturb them. The reason for disturbing them is to get better root development as they grow. If they sit in the same plant, same plot for the same time, a long period of time, the roots actually start coiling around and they maintain that pattern if they're not disturbed. That ends up getting pot bound, and then the plant doesn't do that well at all. So that is how I plant my bags. We will have these out probably, I think the pansy bags I'm already bringing out right now. The petunias, the portulaca, and the impatiens will be a few weeks out. Just because, one, it's still cold. It's snowing this morning. New England. So, looking forward to seeing you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. Bye now.